Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Barachakwadash. Secondly, I want to give double honors to the elders apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well and who are the true leaders of Israel today. I also like to give another shout out to the head and the elder of the Man of Israel camp, the Ak Chazat, whom I teach under, down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I also like to give another shout out to you sincere Akim, you brothers out there that's pushing this truth and all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. And I also like to give another shout out to you Israelite foreigners that's looking like the other heathen nations causing confusion, come back to your heritage in these last days. And another quick shout out to you few outlaws, you sisters out there that's standing over there and doing what y'all need to do in these last days. To y'all, I'd like to say shalom. All right, now coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashiach, I was shot with another exhortation video. And I wanted to do a quick lesson that I saw on Instagram. This post on the end time headlines. They don't just have an app, they also have an Instagram, and I follow their Instagram as well. And I saw a post that they made, a meme, they made a meme post, and it says, if God is real, why is there suffering in the world? And then the dude go down, of course they Edomites, they could be Jake, we don't know, but they had us, they put the meme, it says, if God is real, why is there suffering in the world? And then down here it says, they got the other man talking, and he got the Bible on the right hand side, the scriptures, and he said, the world disobeys God's instructions and reaps what it sows. And that's right, man. All right, because you have, mainly Christians, right, or unbelievers as well. They'll like to make that point. They'll say, mainly unbelievers, man. Mainly unbelievers says this. Says the top part. If God is real, why is there suffering in the world, man? And pretty much too. I what's crazy is, man, I was thinking about doing a video on this yesterday. Well, not even yesterday. Really, the thought came in my head yesterday, but I didn't plan to do it on it because the reason I said it gave me an idea because I'm watching the elder in Myrtle Beach, Elder Bernard Zappa, and I believe it was him. I could be mistaken, but I believe it was him. If not, it was Elder Kazak from the Mississippi camp. But I believe, Elder Bernard Zappa from the Myrtle Beach camp. He was saying how, Ice Cube, or if it wasn't him, it was either these three men. What's his name? The bishop from GMS, South Carolina, Midlands. It was either between those three men I just named. But either way, they was pretty much saying, one of them said how Ice Cube in the movie Boys in the Hood, when they was talking when they was at that little party thing outside. There was at some little event, and there was a whole bunch of people outside, clubs and stuff. And the dude and somebody asked Ice Cube, or either Ice Cube asked him, I forget how it went. If you ever watch Boys in the Hood, he was pretty much asking them, if God is real, why you have people die every day? Roughly paraphrasing what Ice Cube said, or whoever said. I believe they said it to Ice Cube. Yes, they said it to Ice Cube, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, they had that mindset of, if God is real, why is all these things taking place? They don't understand, man, that the Lord said, if you disobey what he said do, guess what? Judgment was going to be brought your way, man. And that's something people got to understand, man. Sin brings forth death, man. That's why there's a lot of suffering and things going on in this world, man, because the Lord is judging y'all, man. But I just quoted it, man. I ain't even planning to get it. 1 and verse 14. No. Yeah. James 1 and 14. And it says, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. It says, then when lust had conceived, it bring forth sin. You see? So when you lusting after something that you like to do once in the world mainly, guess what? It's going to cause you to what? Sin. It says, and sin, when it is finished, so once you done finish doing the lust that you once liked it to do, guess what? Now that you sin, it says, when now that you finish sinning, guess what? It brings forth death, man. You see? So once you like to do the lust that you once did in the world, guess what? Once you finish doing that sin, you're going to have death your way. Or if you don't have death coming your way, you're going to have different trials and tribulations that's going to come your way, man. The Lord is going to judge you, man. You see? You're going to suffer, man. And it's only right that you suffer, man, because look what you just did. You sinned. And the Lord got to repay you for your sins, man. So, let's go over to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, and verse 19. It says, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, and that's the law, statutes, and commandments, right? It says blessings and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. You see? So you got to understand, the Lord set forth the commandments to us, and he told us, you know, if we keep them, guess what? We're going to have life. We're going to have blessings. But the Lord said, what? If we disobeyed his law, statutes, and commandments, guess what? There's going to be sufferings going on in the world. There's going to be death going on in the world. And guess what? We still seeing it to this day. You know? It's like that damn deer threw me off, man. It's like it, man. You know, I don't like deers, and it's the reason why, man. I ain't gonna say I don't like them because they're an ugly animal or nothing like that. It's just, you know, my only accident in my first car, I hit a deer, man. So that's why I don't like it. And then it was during the time, it was like maybe like 2 days before the Passover, man. And not to get off topic, man, but Satan, he loves to fuck with me. It seems like he like to fuck with me during the times of the Passover, man. Because, you know, my first Passover, like I said, I've only been in the truth for 3 years. My second Passover, almost going on 4 years now I've been in the truth, but 3 years, 3.5. But my second year, during the Passover, if I'm not mistaken, my second Passover, I hit a fucking deer, man, a couple days. And me thinking as a fucking man, I'm like, God damn, how the fuck I'm gonna get to the goddamn, I ain't not saying it like that, you know, but in my head, I'm like, damn, me speaking as a man, not looking at it spiritually, I'm like, damn, how the hell I'm gonna get to the Passover, man? I'm gonna meet up, because at the time, I was staying damn near 45 minutes away from brother, so, you know, me knowing, I should have been like, I know brother's gonna get me, so I can, you know, see the Passover. But, you know, me speaking as a man, I'm like, damn. And then, like I said, remember, I said Satan loved to fuck with me on the Passover. This Passover that just ended, you know, March, you know, Satan, you know, had me about to pound a fucking Jake on the plantation because the damn Jake, you know, was trying to fuck with my rib, man. He did the shit twice before the Passover, man. And if I would have beat his ass, I would have had to spend that weekend. And this was the week before the Passover. I knew I would have had, this was around Wednesday. You know, the Passover, that Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. So, I would have had to, I wanted to beat his ass, man. But, you know, my rib held me back. I talked to another lady that I used to work with. She told me not to do nothing. And then I talked to a brother that's part of the camp. He was like, don't do nothing. So I took that as a sign from the Lord, don't do nothing, man. You know, although I did, man, they knew I wanted to do something to that boy. But, you know, that and then I had to work beside the motherfucker after all that shit happened, man. So Satan wanted me to beat his ass so I wouldn't be able to take part in the Passover. But I had to be spiritual, man, because to be carnal is death, man. But, you know, back to the subject, man. But like I was saying, man, you know, the Lord set, you know, forth, you know, the commandments. And he told us, you know, we did them, we was going to have blessings and stuff. But if we didn't, we was gonna have curses. So that's another reason why there's a lot of disasters going on in this world. You know, why there's a lot of hate going on in this world. And ultimately, man, you know, it's the balance, man. You know, because people gotta understand, you know, why is a lot of suffering going on? It's a lot of good things that's going on as well, going on as well, man. You know, that's the Lord being balanced, man. The Lord ain't gonna just have all happiness going on, man. Because then that means he's a false balance, man. And the Lord said a false balance is an abomination to him, man. So that'll make the Lord an abomination if he didn't have a little hate here and there, man. So let's go over to the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 34. And this is red letter as well. You know, red letter represents Yahweh Shah speaking. Matthew 10 and 34 says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword," man. You see, the Lord said he come to send a sword, man. He didn't come to only send peace. Although he, you know, it's peace in his word here and there, but it's more so a sword, destruction about to take place now, man. You know, so everything ain't gonna just be, you know, peaches and cream, man. You know, cotton candy, man. No, man. Shit ain't about to be sweet all the goddamn time. Time we coming into, man, is Jacob's trouble, man. Serious business, man. So if y'all spirits ain't right, guess what? Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be a goddamn disaster, man. The Lord gonna make you to a disaster, man. You know, the Lord gonna fuck you up, man. So y'all better stay on y'all watch, man, and push and strive. You know, like you said, strive for the truth to death, man. You know, let's read that again. Matthew 10 and 34. It says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword," man. So that's why there's a lot of disasters going on, man. And you will understand that if you read the scriptures, man. If you read this book right here, you will understand why it's a lot of disasters, you know, killings going on this earth, man. You see, it says, if God is real, why is there sufferings in the world? It says the world disobeys God's instruction and reaps what it sows, man. And that is very much true, man. Y'all paying for what y'all did, man. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get that. Galatians 6 and verse 7. And it says, "Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap," man. You see? So if you niggas out there reaping, not reaping. If you niggas out there sowing a lot of killings and, you know, shootings and stabbings, what the fuck you think gonna happen? You gonna reap that shit back on your goddamn self, man. You see? If you reap being a fucking if you sowing more activities, guess what? You gonna reap being a fucking mo. If you sow adultery, guess what? It's gonna happen back to your ass, man. And it's just gonna cycle on and on and on and on, man. You see? It says, "Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap," man. So you're gonna reap whatever you sow, man. And it's only right, man. It's only right. You see? And we'll end it with this right here. Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. And it says, "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, do all these things." So this is the Lord doing this, man. The Lord is calling all these disasters to take place, man. And this is the balance. The Lord said he did all this, man. You see? Like I said, if God is real, why is there suffering in the world? He just told you he did it. And ultimately, they'll be like, why? Well, okay, take them to the book of Isaiah. I forget what chapter. What it said, I'm not going to get it. Roughly paraphrasing what it said. My thoughts are not your thoughts. Neither are my ways your ways. So the Lord can do whatever the fuck he want to do, man. Who the hell is y'all to say what Yahweh Shai can do, what he can and can't do, man? Who is y'all, man? Didn't the Lord say, it's in the book of Romans, I believe it's in the 9th chapter. Do not the potters have power over the clay? So the Lord got control over all of us, man. Who the hell are we to tell the Lord what we can and can't? I mean, who the hell are we to tell the Lord what he can and can't do? Because don't nobody tell you what shoes you gonna put on today, unless you know your mom or somebody. But for the most part, ain't nobody gonna tell you what the fuck to eat or do, cook, or when to clean. If you're not in your parents' house, you just in your own house, you know. Isaiah 45:7 again, I formed the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, do all these things, man. You see, this is the Lord's doing, man. See, the Lord can do whatever he want to do, man. The Lord say he want to form evil. Guess what? Evil is going to happen. The Lord want peace. Guess what? The Lord going to bring peace. He not just going to bring He not just going to bring one thing and one thing only. He going to bring peace here. He going to bring evil there. Back to peace. He got to balance it out, man. You know. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I had. Yahweh Ratazah, this video be edifying. And I'm going to close it out with giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Shalom till the next time. Shalom.